Sure.
System size is two 200-watt modules. It's a 400-watt capacity PV system. The battery bank is how many watt hours?
Give me your calculator. The batteries are 6 volts a piece. They're 350 amp hours a piece. So we have
How many batteries?
two.
600.
And
200.
600.
so we have. So we're going to be
Almost 4 kilowatt hours.
350 amp hours.
Right.
Times 12.
Yeah, 4.2 kWh.
42.
So usable kilowatt hours, and we'll get more into this later, guys.
Yeah,
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Is a couple of kilowatt hours of battery storage usable.
These are deep cycle batteries. They're flooded deep cycle batteries, which means that you can pop the tops off and there's a concentration of water and 35% acid in there. It's called a deep cycle battery, but you can't take it all the way down. It's not a true, you can't go from 100% charge to 0% charge. That's not a cycle. Maximum you want to take a flooded lead acid battery down is 50% max. It's really better if you take less, like 30%. Some people think it might be even better to take it down to 20%. There's a cost-to-benefit ratio here that I'm sure Ken could talk your ear off.
We're going to go farther in this on the battery session.
Yeah, this is just
So
a
big
thumbnail.
picture, 400-watt PV array, actually facing south. Power center here with a charge controller. Battery bank outside in a box that will be completed later. Inverter here to take DC and make AC, small inverter.
If you remember visually,
Breakers.
there was one slide in the PowerPoint yesterday that had solar panel, charge controller, battery. I don't know if anyone remembers that one, but I mentioned it's my favorite slide. That's what we're doing. We're doing the solar panel. If you picture Arrow's solar panel, charge controller, battery.
Battery.
Your charge controller is your inverter?
No.
Different things.
So we are installing an inverter.
Yeah,
right?
okay, so then we'll take it a step further. So we're going solar panel, charge controller, battery, and then let's take it out again. We're going battery, inverter,
Okay.
load,
We're also
AC
going
load,
battery, DC loads directly in this particular system. Metering, we have metering in this system. Anybody know?
Charge controller.
The charge controller has some metering built into it.
Yeah.
It actually has charge amps and load amps.
Yeah. We
No
decided,
power metering.
Ian had a slide of that trimetric meter we talked a little bit about. Tom was asking about percent full. Like I mentioned, most of the systems that I have there, we do put a percent full meter in here. And before we decommission this system here, you can press a couple buttons. It has a smiley face or a frowning face, and it has a percent full. You know, as Greg can tell you, it's not quite accurate. It needs to be reset a few times a year. And so I decided not to put a percent full meter in here and to just go with a digital display that gives you voltage of the battery bank and then current amperage coming from the solar panels and also going to the loads. So hopefully we're going to write up a little blurb that will be laminated and live at the Cork here that will say, what's your voltage? What does that mean? How far can you bring the battery voltage down until you need to turn off your lights or go charge your laptop over at the ranch? So it's not quite as simple as the red, yellow, green, but hopefully we will educate people who stay here a little bit more than the red, yellow, green. That's the goal, to see if it works.